This podcast is produced by the Harwood Productions Podcast Network. To learn more about the network and to find more of our shows, visit us online at www.harwoodpodcast.com.
I've got some great side dishes and salads that I'd love to share with you. Welcome to On the Side.
I've been making oven fries for my family for years, but I decided recently that I want to kind of jazz them up and make them a little more bistro style like. So I always start with russet potatoes. Now, how many potatoes you choose is up to you. You really want to keep them on one sheet pan. But I take a russet and I cut them fairly thin, like you can see, maybe 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. And I don't use the ends of the potatoes because I want to have the circles be fairly good size. And so I cut them up, I slice them up, and then I place them just on a plain baking sheet that has edges. And then I'm going to take and drizzle, just 1 or 2 tablespoons of olive oil on top. And then I'm going to take some kosher salt, kind of give a couple of sprinkles with that. And then I'm going to take my hands and just kind of mix that oil and that salt in with the potatoes. Then I spread them out, and so they're nice and evenly dispersed on the baking sheet. And then I'm going to bake them in a 400-degree oven. Now, they cook for a total of 30 minutes, but I am going to set a secondary timer so that I go in and stir them about every 10. Now, this is what gives these potatoes their amazing flavor, I think. And I had this once at a little bistro restaurant, and so I had to start doing it myself. What I've taken here is just a little handful of cilantro, believe it or not. Now, I've had it with parsley too. That works. But the cilantro just gives this amazing flavor. And what I do is I'm just going through and I'm giving it sort of a medium-sized chop here. I don't need it minced, but I do need the pieces to be fine enough that I can sprinkle over the potatoes. So the timer's gone off. This is my first of my 10 minutes, and I'm going to take my spatula, and you'll notice I'm really making an effort to flip these all over. Now I'm going to do this at the 10-minute mark and also at the 20-minute mark because I want to get a nice brown potato. And after you're done getting them flipped over, get them all spread out on your sheet again, pop them back in the oven. Now, the third time you pull them out to stir them, that's the 30-minute mark. This is the kind of color we're looking for. We've got some that are just that really crispy brown, but they've all got this nice color to them. So I give them a stir, and then I grab my cilantro that I've chopped up, and I go ahead and I sprinkle it all over the top of the potatoes. And then I get a little bit more kosher salt and give it a final dusting of that and give them a toss. That cilantro is just going to kind of heat up on that pan just a little bit and give these potatoes an amazing flavor. Well, you probably can see these potatoes make a great side for lots of things, either a burger or a steak or anything you're wanting to make just a little bit more bistro-like. Enjoy!
If you'd like to get any of the recipes for any of these great side dishes or salads, go to our website at www.harwoodpodcast.com. Also, if you've got any questions or ideas for me, send me an email. I'll see you next time.